Welcome inside the Hutzel Athletic Center here on this Saturday afternoon as we bring you a top 15 NAIA women's college basketball matchup. It is the number 12 ranked team in the land, the Marian University Knights taking on the number 9 ranked team in the land, the St. Francis Cougars. Hello, friends, and thank you so much for joining us here on the St. Francis Cougars Network. Hunter Sosenheimer bringing you what should be an outstanding top 15 matchup here from the Hutzel Athletic Center. Let's go ahead and go right in and preview these two squads. First, for the Marian Knights, they come into this contest ranked number 12 in the most recent NAIA poll, sitting at 20-5 overall, and they are 13-2 in conference play, currently holding the number 2 spot in the Crossroads League. Leading the way for this Marian Knights squad is the junior center, the 6'1", number 11, and Abby McNally, the junior out of Cincinnati, Ohio. She comes into this one averaging 19 points per game. Here for Marian, number 23, Taylor Double, the 5'11" sophomore guard out of Huntington, Indiana, just down the road here from Fort Wayne in the Summit City. Graduate out of Huntington North High School comes into this one, averaging 13 points per game. Here for Marian. Taking a look at the Knights' last few contests as they come into this one on a 6-game winning streak, picking up wins against Grace 78-43, at Spring Arbor 75-47, at Taylor 92-63, against Goshen 77-45, a big one against Huntington at Huntington 82-63, and then most recently coming off a win on a Wednesday against Bethel 64-37. This Marian squad has won 8 of the 9 last Crossroads League regular season titles, and they are currently have themselves in a good spot, sitting in the second place in the Crossroads League. They did win last year's Crossroads League tourney. And the last time against St. Francis out at Marian, the Cougars of St. Francis picked up the victory 63-47 back on January 11th of this year. Kenna Kirby led the way in that contest with 14 points. Marian did not shoot so great from the field. They were 35% from field, shooting 19 of 54, and 26% from beyond the arc, shooting at 4 of 15. They're going to have to clean those things up here tonight if they are going to want to try to stick away with a win against this very, very tough St. Francis Cougars squad, who ranks number 9 in the most recent NAIA poll, 22-3 overall, 12-3 in the Crossroads League action. They currently sit alone in the 3 spot in the Crossroads League standings. They're coming off a big win last Saturday at Indiana Wesleyan, where they won the contest 64-56 to give the Wildcats their only loss of the season here so far. They had 4 of their 5 starters in double figures, with Isabella Gizzi with 15 points. Cassidy Crawford had 13, Callie Gregory with 13 as well, and Chloe McKnight with 12. Then most recently, they're coming off a win on Wednesday against Mount Vernon Nazarene University, where they won the contest 93-61. They shot the lights out from beyond the arc, shooting 15 of 29 from three-point land and a 57% field goal range. Leading the way in that contest was the freshman and Callie Gregory, who finished the contest with 34 points. That was a season high for the freshman out of Convoy, Ohio, Crestview High School. Chloe McKnight had 21 points. All 21 points came from beyond the arc, as she had 7 triples in that contest. Those two lead the way for this St. Francis Cougar squad here on the season. Callie Gregory comes into this one averaging 16 points per game, does the 5'10" freshman guard out of Convoy, Ohio, Crestview High School. And then Chloe McKnight right behind her, averaging 13 points per game, the senior out of Bedford, Indiana, Bedford North High School. We are getting set here for what should be a tremendous contest here from the Hutzel Athletic Center on your Saturday afternoon. We thank you so much for joining us here on the St. Francis Cougars Network. It's a top 15 matchup, number 12 Marian versus number 9 St. Francis. We are going to go ahead and step away here shortly, come back with the pregame prayer along with the national anthem and starting on up. So you're watching St. Francis Cougars basketball here on the St. Francis Cougars Network. Before we get started here, we're going to go ahead and turn it on over here to our PA announcer as we'll get the 1,000 career point ball given to Reagan Pate here for St. Francis. So we'll go ahead and turn it on over here to our PA announcer, Jared Purcell. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, starting on ups in the books here from the Hutzel Athletic Center as we are getting set and ready to roll for a top 15 matchup. It's 20-5, number 12 ranked Marian taking on a 22-3 and number 9 ranked St. Francis. Once again, we thank you so much for joining us here on the St. Francis Cougars Network. It'll be Marian in the navy blue unis with the yellow trim, and meanwhile St. Francis will rock the all-white unis with the blue and black trim. In the middle, it will be number 4 and Cassidy Crawford, number 11 and Abby McNally as we are getting set. And we are underway here from the Hutzel Athletic Center as the Cougars going to start with possession. It will be Cassidy Crawford who will have it to start at the top of the key here for St. Francis. Trying to go inside here to Kelly Gregory. She'll bring it out here on the near side of wing. Gregory now going to look to drive as she hesitates. Skips up top and in the hands here of Gizzy. Slings far side. Mansella with the look down low trying to find Crawford. McKnight catches up to it. She'll launch a 3. Got it. Chloe McKnight drains a triple to start the scoring for St. Francis. And the Cougs out to an early 3-point lead. Now it'll be Marian with the basketball. Up top, this is Kylie McNally here with it. Dishes it off. Now to her sister. Now on the goal on the far side. A 3 ball on the way. And it's short on the marker there from Kylie McNally. And now possession back the other way here with St. Francis. As Gregory will have it on the far side here for the Cougs. She'll direct the play calling on the far side. Will the freshman point guard here for the Cougars. Now Gizzy will have it on the far side of wing here for St. Francis. Top of the key here to Crawford. Crawford now going to look to drive here on Abby McNally. Crawford with a nice move there, had it blocked, and it's going to be last touched by Marian. Will stay on this end of the floor here with the St. Francis. As an inbound will come underneath here from Callie Gregory for the Cougars. As they're going to reset the shot clock to 5 seconds, so Cougars will have to get off a quick shot here. As Gregory gets it in down low, here to Gizzy. She'll go up, couldn't get it to fall, and possession now back the other way here with Marian. As Double will bring it ahead here on the near side wing for the Knights. She'll get a screen with it. Now the drive down low here from McNally, and she is fouled, and will go to the line here for a pair. Foul is going to be called on Cassidy Crawford. That's going to be her first, team's first. So this will send number 12 and Kylie McNally to the free throw line, the 6'1 junior out of Cincinnati, Ohio, at the charity stripe here for Marian. McNally, a 50% free throw shooter here for Marian. Misses on the first. She'll have an opportunity here to add one more. Comes into this contest averaging 9 points per game and does hit on the second free throw attempt to make it a 2-point lead here for St. Francis. That's Crawford. We'll bring it up ahead here for the Cougs. With it at the top of the key. Crawford now going to move it to the far side here for St. Francis. She'll drive, trying to kick it off here near side of Mansella. Knocked out of bounds there by McNally. And so we'll get an inbound here for St. Francis right in front of the Marian bench. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Chloe McKnight will inbound here for St. Francis. McKnight gets it in here to Crawford. With it on the near side wing, she'll hand off up top. Here to the hands of Callie Gregory. Shot clock down to 6. Gregory looks to make a move, gets a screen. With it here near side, we'll see if she can get a shot off. She does, couldn't get it to fall. Board is tipped down, and now Marian going to go the other way here with it. As Kylie McNally will have it. Skips up top. This is Double for 3 at the top of the key. And Taylor Double gets the triple to fall for Marian. Makes it a 1-point lead here for the Knights. As Crawford cut up, she'll leave it far side now here in the hands of Chloe McKnight. With it on the far side wing. McKnight dishes off now here to Crawford. She'll look to drive down low with it up strong, and a foul is going to be called on the floor. And check it, they're going to call it out of bounds, so possession will go back to Marian. Here is 7:25 left to go in our first quarter of action. As the Knights will bring it up ahead. Nolly with it. Down low, off glass, a good touch as she set the screen and rolled, and a timeout is, or check it, they're going to call a delay of game on Marian. So Abby McNally will pick up the delay of game call, and possession will go back to St. Francis. So Gregory will bring it up ahead here for the Cougars. With it across the half-court line. Gregory now far side. Here to Gizzy. Gizzy trying to leave off up top to Crawford. It was taken away. McNally the other end, and she goes up and gets the score. And a timeout is going to be called here by St. Francis as head coach Jeremy Henney will use it. We'll go ahead and step away with them. You're watching St. Francis Cougars basketball here on the St. Francis Cougars Network. Back here live from the Hutzel Athletic Centers. We'll get an inbound here for St. Francis. 8-3 is our score. Marian with the lead over the Cougars. As Kylie Gregory will bring it up ahead here for St. Francis. She'll get it across the half-court line, coming off one of her best performances of this season. A 34-point performance for the freshman. A good take there through traffic for Cassidy Crawford, and she goes up and gets the score. Makes it a 3-point game. Bailey now skip it far side here to the hands of Double. Double gets around the screen, look to dish off down low there. McNally, it's loose on the deck, and a jump ball is going to be the call. Possession will stay on this end of the floor here with Marian. And so we'll get an inbound here from Double. Now on the near side, this is Bailey here with it. She'll skip cross court. 3 ball on the way. It's short on the marker. Offensive board, though, here for Marian. They get it inside here to McNally. She goes up off the back end of the rim. No good. Board comes loose, and Gregory came away with it. And a foul is going to be called on Madison Bailey. It's going to be her first, team's first. And so we'll get an inbound here for St. Francis. As Cassidy Crawford gets it into Gizzy. She'll give it off now here into the hands of Callie Gregory. Gregory will have it here up top. Now off to Crawford. Top of the key, they'll skip far side. 3 ball from Gizzy on the way, it's no good. And the board comes down now here for Marian. They'll look to push. Bailey will dish off. Faust now with it back up top to Bailey. Cross court, now in the hands here of Double. Double will back it out at the top of the key. Skips here near side to Faust. Faust now going to look to drive here with it. The dish off, the take to the rim. They'll kick it back out here near side to Faust. Now back up top here to Double. Shot clock down to 4. Double step back 3 ball on the way. Back into the rim, no good. And the board comes down to Gizzy for St. Francis. Gregory now looks to push. She'll go quickly across the half-court line, and with it on the far side here for the Cougars. Gregory looking to get down low, trying to get it out here near side of Mantelo's tipped. Now up ahead. This is Kylie McNally with it, and she has it knocked away there by Chloe McKnight. Inbound will come underneath here for Marian. As this will be number 15, and Madison Bailey who will inbound. We'll leave off up top here to Kylie McNally. She'll skip cross court to Bailey. Bailey now back to McNally. She'll drive down low, up strong, couldn't get it to fall. Board in and out of the hands there to Mantilla. And now McNally going to pick it back up here on the near side. She'll go cross court to double. Now top of the key here to Kylie McNally. Free throw line jumper on the way, no good. And a foul is going to be called down low on Cassidy Crawford, and that's going to be her second. So she will have to check out here for St. Francis. That's the team's second. Allie Madden will come into the contest here for the Cougs, number 34. And Kenna Kirby will check in here for Marian. And we'll get an inbound underneath here for the Knights, as they will get it in to Abby McNally. With it, we'll leave up top. Here now to Kirby. Kirby near side. And an offensive foul is now going to be called here on Marian. Number 15 and Madison Bailey will pick up the foul for the Knights. That's going to be her second and the team's second. So 4 fouls called in the contest here so far. There's 2 on Crawford and a 2 on Bailey. And possession now back the other way with St. Francis. McKnight will have it on the far side. Leaves off up top here to Mantilla. Now near side here to Callie Gregory. Gregory goes down low here to Madden. Madden skips cross court. 3 ball on the way from McKnight. It's no good, and the board comes down here now for Marian, as they will push the other way. Bailey will dish out near side. Double the 3. Got it. Taylor double with her second triple of the game gives Marian a 6-point lead here with 3:40 left to go. My apologies here. Doing a little multi-duty action in the booth, running the clock on the scoreboard as well as commentating. As this shot is short there from Gregory. McKnight tried to come away with it, and now the Knights going to look to go the other way here quickly. They'll get it back to double here near side. 3 ball on the way, front of the rim, no good. And the board comes down now here for Marian. They'll go back up top into the hands here of Foss, now near side to double. They'll swing it all the way far side here now to Bailey. Bailey with it. Look down low. Madden. And we are going to get an out of bounds called. Possession will go back to St. Francis. Madison Bailey going to check out of the contest here for Marian with the 2 fouls. Number 32 and Eva Fisher, the 5'7" sophomore guard, into the game. As it will be Callie Gregory who will bring it up the floor here for St. Francis. Gregory skips here near side now to Gizzy. Gizzy in the corner here to Mantilla. Mantilla guarded here by Kirby. Up top to Gregory. She'll launch a 3. Got it. Kylie Gregory drains a triple for St. Francis. 2:30 left to go now here in our first. On the near side, this is double here with it. Has 2 3-pointers already, so they're going to pick her up outside. Now on the near side, this is Kirby. Looks to drive, skips. They'll go back up top here to double. Double with a look here down low. McNally now with it. She'll look to drive on Madden. A good feed off, and it's blocked there by Madden. Now Gregory will look to push the other way. Up ahead here to McKnight on this near side wing. And we are going to get a foul called down low on St. Francis as Julia Mantilla will pick up the foul. And that is going to be her first, the team's third, with 2:03 left to go here in our first quarter. And it will be Kirby who will bring it up ahead for Marian. Across the half-court line. She'll get it back now on the far side wing. Leave off in the corner here to double. Now McNally with it inside. She'll look to spin and drive here on Madden. Mantilla got a piece of it, but Marian able to maintain it. Double. Now we'll leave off up top. 3 ball on the way. Back into the rim. No good. Another offensive board here for Marian. Marian dominating on the offensive rebounds. They are up 4-0 in the battle for the offensive boards. Doing a tremendous job. And one opportunity coming here for number 11 and Abby McNally. As the foul is called on Allie Madden. That's going to be her first, team's 4th. And so the leading scorer for Marian at number 11, Abby McNally will go to the line here for one, averaging 19 points per game on the season. And with that free throw, she has 7 here on the game so far. It makes it a 6-point lead here for the Knights. And Gregory is called for the travel here on the near side. Turnover on St. Francis. That's their 4th of the game. We'll get a substitution here for Marian as number 12 and Kylie McNally will check into the contest. She'll replace her sister and Abby McNally. Taylor Fordyce will come into the contest and she'll replace Julia Mantilla. We'll get an inbound here with 1:13 left to go in our first quarter of action. It's the Knights with the basketball. They'll go far side. They'll try to look inside for McNally. It's tipped out. Now Faust. Leave off, they'll go to McNally with it far side. They'll look down low and gets it to fall. There does Kenna Kirby. Now Gregory will bring it across the half-court line here for St. Francis. Moving here to the near side wing, the handoff here to Gissy with it inside. Now out to Fordyce. Goes far side here to McKnight. McKnight with it, she'll launch a 3 from deep. It's long on the marker, and possession will now come the other way with the Knights of Marian. The take from McNally, it's knocked out of bounds, and they're going to call it last touch by her, so possession will go back to St. Francis. Samia Stout going to check into the contest here for the Cougars. And Gregory will bring it up ahead here for St. Francis. Seems like there's a 1/10 of a difference on the shot clock and the game clock as Gregory will have it. She'll drive right to the rim, couldn't get it to fall, tried to go through traffic, and now Marian will quickly go the other way. Fisher will back it out. She'll leave it off at the top of the key. Here into the hands of Kirby, now far side here to double. 5 seconds, double. Will leave off far side. McNally now going to look to drive, gets it in the corner, and that shot is not going to count, and that's going to be the end of our first quarter. It is the number 12 Marian with an 8-point lead over number 9 St. Francis. We'll go ahead and step away here shortly. You're watching St. Francis Cougars basketball here on the St. Francis Cougars Network. Back here live from the Huntsville Athletic Center as we flip on over here to our second quarter of action. It is an 8-point lead for Marian. There in the first quarter, St. Francis with 4 turnovers, Marian with 1. 11 rebounds to the 4. The key for Marian and part of the reason why they are enjoying an 8-point lead and dominating on the offensive glass. Gizzy will have it now here for St. Francis. We'll go far side. Now here in the hands of Callie Gregory. Gregory with a look to drive here with it. Nicely done. She gets the touch off glass to fall and makes it a 6-point game. Now Kenna Kirby will go the other way with it for Marian. Now on the near side, this is Fisher who gets a screen. So back it out here on the near side wing. Skips up top, free throw line jumper on the way. It is no good there from Kirby, and the board comes down to Madden. Now Gregory will look to push. Goes far side into the hands here of Gizzy. We'll get a screen from Madden. She'll drive right to the rim. Couldn't get it to fall. Board comes down to Gizzy, though, with it inside, trying to find somewhere to go. Able to get it off here to Samia Stout. Now Gregory will have it here on the near side wing for St. Francis. Gregory going to back it out. She'll get a screen here from Madden. She'll launch a three. Got it. The freshman drains a triple for St. Francis. And Callie Gregory cuts it down to a 3-point game. 8:45 left to go here in our second quarter of action. Look inside here to McNally. McNally now going to look to drive. They'll skip up top. 3-ball on the way. Back into the rim. No good there from Fisher. And a board for St. Francis from Gizzy. Gregory now going to look to push. She'll have it here near side. Fordyce inside here to Madden. One-on-one with McNally. Madden kicks out. Far side here to Stout. Stout to take to the rim, and she's going to get called for a travel. Too many steps as she got caught up on the far side, and possession now back to Marian. As Kennedy Filling will enter for the first time here tonight for this Marian squad. Filling, the 5'7" freshman guard out of Norwell High School, played alongside St. Francis freshman and number 10 Mackenzie Feast. Those two took the Norwell program to a state championship last year. As a foul is going to be called on Samia Stout. That's her team's first of the quarter. Inbound will come here for Marian. McNally will have it on the far side. Able to dish off. They'll go over the top here. Couldn't get that to go. There could Kylie McNally, but another offensive board for Marian. Abby McNally now with it on the far side. Looking for somewhere to go. Makes a nice move around Madden, and she scoops it up for the score. Now Callie Gregory will bring it up ahead here for St. Francis. With it on the far side wing. We'll get a screen here from Madden. Step back 3-ball, front end of the rim, no good. And an offensive board here for Taylor Fordyce. Now up top here to Callie Gregory. Far side here to Stout. Clock now down to 10 here. And they'll get it off near side here to Gregory. Shot clock down to 5. She'll get a screen here from Madden. Gregory got to get a shot off. She'll drive and had it knocked away, and they're going to call it out of bounds on St. Francis. No foul called, and possession will go back to Marian. Allie Madden and Samia Stout will check out. Chloe McKnight and Julia Mantilla come on. As this will be Kenna Kirby, who will bring it up ahead here for Marian. Double. With it, goes far side. I'll leave it back to her here at the top of the key. Now this is Filling. Here with it on the near side wing. They'll swing it all the way around far side. Double with a look down low. McNally couldn't get it to fall. We're going to get a jump ball called. Possession arrow will keep it on this end of the floor here with Marian. 6:35 left to go here in our second quarter. And now the officials are going to have a discussion at the free throw line. And we'll see what the official word is. As I believe they're going to set the shot clock to 4 seconds. And we'll get an inbound underneath here for Marian. As Kenna Kirby will inbound for the Knights. Kirby gets it in up top. A long 3-ball opportunity back into the rim, hitting nothing. And Mantilla comes away with it. Now Gregory will look to push up ahead here for St. Francis. With it here on the near side wing. The freshman already with 8 here for the Cougs. Coming off her highest scoring performance of the year with 34. We're tied up and a jump ball is called. Possession will stay on this end of the floor here with St. Francis. As we'll get an inbound underneath with the shot clock at 13. Callie Gregory will inbound here for the Cougars. Gregory gets it in all the way up top here to Chloe McKnight. McKnight is going to be fouled. As McNally got a little bit handsy there on the far side, and she'll pick up the foul. That's going to be her first, team's first. And so we'll get an inbound on the far side here for St. Francis. Shot clock reset to 20. Now Fordyce will bring it up ahead here for the Cougars. Leaves off up top here to Callie Gregory. Gregory will go to the far side. She'll drive right to the rim. Couldn't get it to fall. And possession now back the other way here with Marian. As Kirby will push it up the floor. Trying to go inside, and out of bounds is going to be the call. Possession will go back to St. Francis. Now Fordyce will bring it up ahead on the far side wing here for the Cougars. Move it here to the near side, now to Gizzy. With it at the line. Dishes off here to Mantilla. Guarded by McNally. Mantilla will leave off up top. Fordyce now going to look to drive to the rim. She is fouled. Count it, and one opportunity coming here for Taylor Fordyce. A strong take there by the sophomore for St. Francis. And she'll go to the line here for one. That foul is called on number 12. And Kylie McNally, that's her second. And so we'll get a substitution here for Marian as Olivia Faust will come on. And Fordyce hits the N1 opportunity. Makes it a 2-point game. Here with 5:19 remaining in our second quarter of action. Kirby will have it at the top of the key. They'll swing far side here to double. Three ball on the way. Got it. Or check it. It was short on the marker. My apologies here. From my view of things, it looked like it went in, but that was Kennedy Filling who was short on the three ball. And now it's Gregory with it here on the near side wing. Gregory going to look to drive. Strong to the rim, and she draws the contact. And a foul is going to be called. It's going to be on Abby McNally. It's going to be her first. That's the team's third. Before the free throws, we're going to get an immediate timeout on the floor. 4:52 left to go here in our second quarter. The Cougs down 2. You're watching St. Francis basketball here on the St. Francis Cougars Network. Back here live from the Hutzel Athletic Center. As we will get free throws. Here for St. Francis, number 5, and Callie Gregory will go to the line for repair. The freshman's first free throw is no good. Gregory already with 8 here tonight, as I mentioned, coming off her top performance of the season, 34 points in the win against Mount Vernon Nazarene University, and she misses them both. And so it'll be Marian who will bring it up the floor. As Kirby will go to the far side. Now double. We'll swing it here to McNally with it at the top of the key. Faust now with it, looking to work down low here on Fordyce. Out to McNally. They're giving her the option to shoot, and she'll drive down low. Couldn't get it to fall. And the board comes down for St. Francis. McNally has only shot the 3 ball twice this season. She is 0 for 2 from deep. So good defensive positioning there by the Cougars to let her shoot it. 3-ball here on the near side is up and good there for Mantilla, and she gives St. Francis the 1-point lead. Now it's possession. Back the other way with Marian. McNally with it up top. Foss now with it top of the key. Now here near side to Kirby. They'll swing cross court. This is Filling. Leaves off to double. Now back here near side to Faust. Faust looking to work on Fordyce. Back up top. Jumper just inside the arc, and it falls there for Kenna Kirby. 1-point lead now for Marian, as Gregory will bring it up ahead here for St. Francis on the far side. Now to Mantilla with it here near side wing. Fordyce will get a screen here from Mantilla. She'll work it down low, now far side to Gregory. Mantilla back with it. Near side here to Gizzy. Up top. Thought about the 3-ball instead. Gregory looks to drive now to Gizzy. Gizzy will dish out. Fordyce has to shoot the triple, and she does, and gets it to fall. Taylor Fordyce gives St. Francis the 2-point lead. Here are 3 minutes left to go in our second quarter of action. Taylor Fordyce with a triple, not usually a 3-point threat, but that triple comes up huge as it gives the Cougars a 2-point lead. Look down low, double is fouled, and she'll go to the line here for a pair. Foul is going to be called on Callie Gregory. That's going to be her first, the team's second, and so Taylor Double will go to the line for a pair of free throws. Number 30, and Zoe Wheeler, the 5'8 freshman out of Ben Davis High School, will check into the contest as she'll come in here for Kennedy Filling. This will be Taylor Double at the line here for a pair. The first free throw for Double is up and good. She is the 5'11 sophomore guard out of Huntington, Indiana Huntington North High School. As the leading scorer there on the women's side of things, had a tremendous high school career with Huntington North. And she drains both free throws, ties it up. Now St. Francis with it the other way. This is Gregory at the top of the key. Swings far side to Gizzy. Gizzy off to Fordyce. Fordyce now with it. Swings cross court. This is McKnight here near side 3. Couldn't get it to fall. The shot was off. Came off weirdly. And now possession back the other way here with Marian. Kirby near side here to Wheeler. Now in the corner. They'll swing it back up top. This is a 3-ball on the way, and it's up and good there for Kenna Kirby. And she gives Marian the 3-point lead. The Cougs will swing it all the way up ahead to Gizzy. Now it'll be Callie Gregory who will look to push up ahead here for St. Francis. Near side. This is Gizzy. Now far side here to the hands of McKnight. Gregory back with it. She'll get a screen. Another one here from Mantilla. She'll launch a 3, top of the key. It's no good. Shots are just not falling here for St. Francis so far in this contest. They are shooting 8 of 21 from the field. So they'll have to lock in here defensively with this remaining 1:20 left to go here in our second. And hopefully a halftime adjustment will help the Cougars out. But Double launches a long 3. It's no good. Mantilla comes away with it. Now Fordyce will go up the floor. McKnight on the far side, the cut to the rim here from Mantilla, and she is fouled. She'll go to the line here for a pair. With 1:05 remaining, foul is going to be called on Abby McNally. That's going to be her second, the team's fourth. And so Mantilla will go to the line here for a pair. Mantilla missed last Wednesday's contest, was walking around in a boot after she got banged up in the loss against Huntington in double overtime. Played against Indiana Wesleyan and Mount Vernon in the last 2 contests, and she hits both big free throws there and makes it a 1-point game. Kirby with it here on the near side. Skips up top to Double. Now they'll look here at the line, going to have to back it out. Wolf Faust. Wheeler now going to look to drive to the rim with it. Count it, and one opportunity coming here for Zoe Wheeler. A strong take through the traffic, and she'll go to the line for 1. as a foul is called on Chloe McKnight. And it's going to be her first, team's third. And so Zoe Wheeler to the line here for one. Zoe Wheeler, a 69% free throw shooter, misses, but another offensive rebound for Marian. Kirby will have it here on the near side for the Knights. She'll launch a three off the screen from McNally, and Kirby hits the triple for Marian. Makes it a 6-point lead. So Marian was just looking for 3 points out of that play. Instead, they got a total of 6, getting the offensive board off the missed free throw. And now it's up top here with the Cougars. Clock down to 10. This is Gregory here with it on the near side. She'll go to the top of the key. A screen from Mantilla. Gregory with a strong take on a triple team. Count it, and one opportunity coming here for Talia Gregory. A strong take right to the rim, and a foul is called. There's 2 seconds left to go. Foul is going to be called on Kirby. That's her first, team's 5th. So Gregory will go to the line here for one. Now at 10 here for the Cougars. And does hit there on the end one. Makes it a 3-point game. Inbound here for Marian. Got to get a shot off. They do not. And that's the end of our first half. It's Marian 30, St. Francis 27. What a battle we have here from the Hutzell Athletics Center. Make sure you stay tuned with us. A big top 15 matchup. We'll go ahead and step away here shortly. We'll bring back the halftime stats and analysis here, watching St. Francis Cougars basketball here on the St. Francis Cougars Network. Back here live from the Huntsville Athletic Center here on our halftime break. It is number 12, Marian, with a 3-point lead over number 9, St. Francis. Let's go ahead and run down the first half stats for you. First, for Marian, they shot 11 of 29 from the field at a 37.9%. 4 of 13 from beyond the arc at a 30.8%. And they were 4 of 6 from the charity stripe at 66%. Just 2 turnovers in the first half for Marian. They finished the first half with 17 rebounds, 11 defensive rebounds, and 6 offensive boards. Taking a look at the scoring individually for Marian, it was Kenna Kirby who led the way with 10 points. Abby McNally with 9, Taylor Double with 8, Zoe Wheeler with 2, and Kylie McNally with 1. In foul trouble for Marian, it's Abby McNally with 2 fouls, Kylie McNally with 2 fouls, and Madison Bailey with 2 fouls. The only other person with the foul is Kenna Kirby, and she has 1. Meanwhile, for the St. Francis Cougars, they shot 9 of 22 from the field at a 40.9%. They were 5 of 11 from deep with a 45.5%. So they did shoot better in the first half, but they find themselves down by 3 here to Marian. 4 of 6 from the charity stripe. 6 turnovers is the key in this one, as 12 rebounds for St. Francis. They lose the rebounding battle by 5. They had 2 offensive boards and 10 defensive rebounds. Individual scoring for St. Francis, it was Callie Gregory who led the way with 11, Taylor Fordyce with 6, Julia Mansella with 5, Chloe McKnight with just 3. She was 1 of 4 from beyond the arc, and Cassidy Crawford with 2. Only foul trouble for St. Francis, a lot of players with 1 foul. Cassidy Crawford, the only one with more than 1, she has 2. Taking a look here at the games going on around the Crossroads League today. It is SAU Spring Arbor University, that is at Huntington, Grace at Bethel, Taylor at Goshen, and Mount Vernon Nazarene University at Indiana Wesleyan. Let's go ahead and look at the scores. Huntington did defeat Spring Arbor 91-70 as they played that game a little bit early due to the weather that's transitioning. Bethel up 33-24 on Grace. Indiana Wesleyan up 45-34 against MVNU. And then Taylor and Goshen, a score has not been posted yet. Taking a look at the Crossroads League standings here. The top 4 spots are pretty much secured. It's just a battle for seeding, which is why this is such a big contest here, as Indiana Wesleyan sits atop at 14-1 in conference play. Marian at 13-2. St. Francis at 12-3. Spring Arbor is now at 10-6. Huntington moves to 8-8. Mount Vernon Nazarene University at 6-9. Bethel at 5-10. Goshen at 4-11, Grace at 3-12, and Taylor at 1-14. Huntington could still battle for the 4th spot, as well as they only find themselves back 2 games now to Spring Arbor with that win today. So we're going to go ahead and take a short break and come back with the second half of action. You're watching St. Francis Cougars basketball here on the St. Francis Cougars Network. Back here live from the Huntsville Athletic Center. Out of our break, we go ahead and flip on over to the second half of action. It is Marian with the basketball. As they will look to Abby McNally with it. She'll back it out here at the top of the key. She'll look to go inside here to Kylie, her sister, with it. Now down low, skips back out to Abby. Now they'll swing it all the way far side here to the hands of Taylor Double. She'll launch a 3 on the far side wing. It's no good. Board is tipped down. It's in the hands of Cassidy Crawford. Oh, are they going to call a foul on Julia Mansella? They are, as it looked like she got a piece of the face there of Kylie McNally. And so that is going to be her first, the team's first. And an offensive foul is going to be called on Marian off the inbound. Number 24, and Olivia Fust will pick up the foul. That's going to be her first, the team's first of the quarter. And so it'll be St. Francis who will move the basketball up ahead as Kylie Gregory continues to be face guarded. So Cassidy Crawford will bring it up the floor. She'll get a screen here from McKnight, and a foul is going to be called on Marian, number 11, and Abby McNally will pick up the foul. That's going to be her third. That's the team's second. And head coach and Satana Anderson not too pleased about that call as she was trying to defend McNally, saying that McKnight just backed into her. Looked like it was just a one-on-one collision, but that's not the call on the floor. As the Cougars find Gizzy in the corner, she drains the triple, ties it up at 30 all. Possession now back the other way with Marian, as they'll swing it here near side to Taylor Double. Up top, now back here near side, into the hands of Bailey. Bailey will dish off. McNally now going to drive. Offensive foul is going to be the call on Marian at number 12, and Kylie McNally will pick up the foul, and that's going to be her third, and that's the team's third here, just a minute and 3 seconds into the second half of action. So Kylie McNally and Abby McNally both with 3 fouls apiece. Substitution for Marian at number 34. And Kara Kirby will come on. She'll replace number 12 and Kylie McNally, who will check out with 1 point and 3 fouls. And so it'll be St. Francis who will bring the basketball up ahead as Cassidy Crawford will move it to the far side. Crawford at the line. This is far side here to Gizzy. Now in the corner, Mansella from deep. Got it. Julia Mansella gives St. Francis back the 3-point lead. Now possession back the other way here with Marian. It's Double with it at the top of the key. Gets a screen from McNally. Now near side. Bailey with it, looking to drive. Dishes to Double. Baseline jumper. Got it. Now Gregory will inbound here for St. Francis. Mansella gets it up ahead. Here to Crawford. Far side now to Gizzy. Gizzy the look inside here to Crawford. One-on-one with McNally. She goes up and gets the score. Cassidy Crawford with the bucket for St. Francis. McNally playing in a bit of foul trouble with 3 fouls. All she can do is just throw her hands up. And this one's thrown out of bounds. Possession back to St. Francis. We'll get a sub here for Marian, number 30. And Zoe Wheeler going to come on as she'll replace number 24 and Olivia Foss. And inbound here for St. Francis as Crawford will bring it up ahead for the Cougs. Head coach. So Tana Anderson wanted a foul call down low on Mansella as she was battling with McNally. Nice take there by Cassidy Crawford up for the score and a 5-point lead for the Cougs. And we are going to get a timeout called here by Marian. We will go ahead and step away here with them. You're watching St. Francis Cougars basketball here on the St. Francis Cougars Network. Back here live on at the Hutzel Athletic Center. 7:38 left to go here in our third quarter. 7:36 on the clock. On my clock, we'll match it up as we go along. The timeout called by Marian as they find themselves down 5. In a tight battle here at the Hut. It is Marian with the basketball. as Bailey will go to the far side. Moves it down to the top of the key here to Kirby. Now far side, this is Wheeler here with it. Now they'll look down low, up strong and a good take there. McNally goes up for the score. And McNally now with 11 here for Marian. Crawford will bring it up ahead. Up top, this is McKnight for three. Front end of the rim, no good. And McNally comes away with it. And now the Knights going to look to quickly go the other way. They'll fake the handoff to double, drive right to the rim, and a foul is going to be called from behind. As once again, I did not start my clock. My apologies. 7:02 remaining here in our third. Foul is going to be called on number 11, Chloe McKnight. That's her second. The team's second of the quarter, and she trying to poke from behind there. Inbound will come underneath here for Marian. As they get it in to McNally. Now up top here to Taylor double. She'll go to the far side with it. Kirby. Now we'll leave off. Jumper on the way from McNally, and she gets the jumper to fall. Makes it a 1-point game. Crawford will now bring it up ahead here for St. Francis. We'll leave it off. Up top here to Callie Gregory. Gregory, the leading scorer with 11. She'll go to the far side. They'll look down low. Here to Crawford. Double teams brought. Crawford trying to find somewhere to go. Has Gizzy here near side. Three ball. Got it. Isabella Gizzy drains the wide open three on the near side of wing. Makes it a 4-point lead here for St. Francis. Wheeler will now have it here on the near side for Marian. She'll get a screen from McNally. She'll drive down low. Great hands-up defense played by Chloe McKnight. But Wheeler just a bit strong there. She goes up and gets the score. Now Crawford up ahead. She'll look to drive to the rim. Kicks out far side. Gizzy back-to-back threes. No good. Off the back end of the rim. Mansella with the board. And no shot. They're going to call the foul on the floor. And so we'll get an inbound underneath here for St. Francis. Foul is going to be called on number 30, and Zoe Wheeler, that's her first, team's fourth. With 5:55 left to go here in our third quarter. Gregory gets it in here to Crawford. Crawford, one-on-one. She goes up strong, and the graduate with the bucket for St. Francis. And Coach Anderson wanted an offensive foul call, did not get it. And so Marian now the other way. Jumper on the way, it's no good. Mansella comes away with the board. And St. Francis will slow it down here a little bit as Kathleen Gregory will bring it across the half-court line here for the Cougs. Far side. And a foul is going to be called here on Marian on the near side as number 34, Kenna Kirby, was tied up with Chloe McKnight. That's her second. That's the team's fifth. And so we'll get free throws here for Cassidy Crawford. Crawford's first free throw is short. Crawford, the graduate, 6'10" out of Tipton, Indiana. 12 points per game on this season. She is a 73% free throw shooter. Will be at the line here for one more as her second one is hit. And she gives St. Francis a 5-point lead. Marian will now have possession. Bailey with it at the top of the key, near side. This is Wheeler for deep. No good. Board is battled for, and the board comes down to Crawford. Now St. Francis will go the other way with it, as Coach Anderson not pleased with the rebounding. Underneath by Marian. St. Francis getting some good looks as they go inside. Crawford up strong, no good. McNally comes away with the board. And now Marian will look to quickly push. Up ahead, this is Bailey here with it. She'll drive strong down low. Dishes it off, good find there to McNally, up for the score. Makes it a 3-point game. Gregory will bring it across the half-court line. Near side, this is a three from Chloe McKnight, and she gets it to fall. And the Cougs find themselves ahead here by 6. Handoff, near side, double. Now we'll leave it off up top. This is Bailey here with it. The dish off McNally now up top to Wheeler. Wheeler will go far side. Wheeler dishes off. Kirby now with it down low. Poked from behind there by Crawford. And she comes away with it here for the Cougs as they look to push quickly. Good find from Gregory ahead. Mansella for the score. 8-point lead for the Cougs, their largest of the game. And the St. Francis faithful fired up here below us. Timeout, Marian. We will step away here shortly. 8-point lead for St. Francis. You're watching St. Francis Cougars basketball here on the St. Francis Cougars Network. Back here live from the Hutzel Athletic Center. It is Marian now with the basketball. On the far side, they'll leave it at the top of the key here to Kirby. Back far side, 3 ball on the way. It's no good there from Faust, and a foul is going to be called. Foul is going to be on Callie Gregory. That's going to be her second, the team's third. We'll get a substitution here as Taylor Fordyce will check into the contest. She'll replace Cassidy Crawford. Here at 3:30 left. Inbound for Marian. They'll have it in the corner. Look down low, McNally. And out of bounds is going to be the call. Possession back to St. Francis. And Coach Anderson firing up here on the near side. Wanted a foul call, did not get it. The officials are going to get together, and Coach Anderson is going to pick up a warning here on the near side. She has been fired up here all game long. We'll see what the official word is as the officials on the far side. And now the 2 far side officials are going to have the players head to their benches, so we'll see what the official wording is here on the floor. But 3:25 remaining here in our third. It's an 8-point lead for the Cougars, and now the officials will break the discussion. And we'll get an inbound here for St. Francis. So Fordyce will inbound on the far side. Here for the Cougars as they will bring it up ahead. This is Callie Gregory here with it. At the top of the key. She'll get a screen here from McKnight. Looks in the corner here to Gizzy. Gizzy now will leave off. They'll swing it all the way back far side. Mansella for 3. Got it. Julia Mansella gives St. Francis an 11-point lead here with the 3 minutes left to go in our third quarter of action. The Cougars with their largest lead of the game. We'll go ahead and match up the clock here for you with the one at the hut. 2:45 left to go as the board comes down now to Chloe McKnight. And Fordyce will look to push. Up ahead, finds Mansella with it. She is tied up. Jump ball is going to be called. Possession arrow will keep it on this end of the floor. Here with St. Francis, they'll inbound underneath the basket. As they get it in, far side, and a foul is going to be called. Foul is going to be called on number 23. And Taylor Double, that's going to be her first. That's the team's sixth. And so Chloe McKnight at the line here for a pair. First free throw for her is up, and it falls. Second for McKnight is up and good as well. 13-point lead for St. Francis. 2:35 remaining here in our third quarter of action. This is Kirby here with it. She'll go to the near side now, give up top to Double. Far side here to Wheeler. Wheeler now with it. We'll go to the top of the key. They'll look inside, try to find McNally, and McKnight takes it away. Now Callie Gregory will look to push here for St. Francis. Across the half-court line with it. She'll direct traffic here for the Cougs. We'll get a screen here from Gizzy at the top of the key. Gregory the take to the rim, and she gets it to fall. 15-point lead for the Cougs. 1:55 and counting left to go here in our third. Now on the far side, this is Wheeler here with it. She'll get a screen from McNally. Fordyce gets around it. Now we'll leave it off here near side to Double. Double with it at the free throw line. Jumper on the way. Got it to fall. Now Callie Gregory will bring it up ahead here for St. Francis across the half-court line. 1:30 left to go here in our third. Gregory will get a screen here from Gizzy. She'll now look to drive down low. Good take there by the freshman, and she is fouled hard. And she'll go to the line here for a pair. As the foul is going to be called on number 24, and Olivia Faust. That's going to be her second. And that's the team's seventh. Madison Bailey and Kennedy Filling will come on. They'll replace Wheeler and Faust. And Callie Gregory, the freshman, will go to the line here for a pair. First free throw by her is up and it falls. Second one is up and good as well there for the freshman. 1:19 left to go. 15-point lead for St. Francis. Bailey will have it up top. She'll look to drive now down low here on Gregory. McNally jumper on the way, and she gets it to fall. Now Fordyce will bring it up ahead here for St. Francis. With it on the near side. Fordyce will look to drive, skips far side. Mantilla left open, three ball in and out. McKnight with the board to Fordyce, good find, got it. Great movement there by St. Francis. The dish from McKnight as she finds Fordyce. And Fordyce having a tremendous game off the bench. She now has 8. Double with it around the screen. She'll leave off down to Bailey. Bailey gonna look to drive. Blocked out of bounds there by Gregory. 22 seconds left to go. There's a 10-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. And now it is going to be Marian with it. Double, far side. Shot clock down to 5. Double will leave off up top to Filling. Got to get a shot off. Double gets it off, but it's short. And possession will go back to St. Francis here with 8 seconds left to go. Inbound will come here from Taylor Fordyce. Fordyce gets it in here to Gregory. Gregory now going to push here with 5 seconds on the near side. Gregory looking to go to the rim. She goes up, couldn't get it to fall at the buzzer, and that's the end of our third. St. Francis with a tremendous third quarter out of the break. They lead by 15 as we head into the fourth quarter of this NAIA Top 15 matchup. Number 9, St. Francis with a 15-point lead over number 12, Marian. You're watching St. Francis Cougars basketball here on the St. Francis Cougars Network. Back here live from the Hutsville Athletic Center as we flip on over here to our fourth quarter of action. It's an inbound here for Marian. 3 ball from the top of the key. It's up and good there for Kennedy Kirby. And now possession back the other way with the St. Francis. It's Fordyce with it on the far side. She'll move it to the top of the key. Now we'll look to drive here with it. Able to maintain her dribble. Dishes out here near side to McKnight. All the way across court. This is Gregory here with it. Shot clock down to 10. She'll get a screen from Crawford. And an offensive foul is going to be called. It's going to be on Cassidy Crawford. And we'll get an inbound here for Marian on the far side as that's Crawford's third. Kirby with it far side. And she is going to be fouled by Fordyce. That is going to be her first, team second. And we'll get an inbound underneath here for Marian. As the Knights inbound a double, far side, she'll launch a 3. It's no good. Board comes down here to Fordyce. And now Taylor Fordyce will push up ahead here for the Cougs. With it at the top of the key. Fordyce the drive to the rim. Got it. A good take there by Taylor Fordyce. And she gets the bucket for St. Francis. And she now has 10 off the bench. Bailey with the bucket on the other end for Marian. Now it's going to be Crawford who will have it here on the near side for St. Francis. She'll dish far side here to Fordyce. Gizzy down low here to Crawford. Crawford wears down McNally. Count it, and one opportunity coming here for Cassidy Crawford. Oh, check it. They're going to call an offensive foul on Cassidy Crawford. It looked like the official made the signal to count the basket and said it's an offensive foul on Crawford, and that's her fourth. Team's third of the quarter. So 3-0 now the fouls here in this fourth quarter of action. As it's Marian with the basketball. Double leaves off the drive. Kick here near side to Filling. And offensive foul. Not sure what the call is there. My apologies. But it is the other way with St. Francis as Fordyce will bring it up ahead. With it here on the near side for St. Francis. She'll go now to the far side wing. Fordyce gets a screen from Mantilla. She'll drive. Trying to dish back up top to her. And Kirby gets around her, and she goes up for the score. As Mantilla hit the deck hard. And hopefully she can walk it off. As I mentioned, she was banged up 3 games ago in the double overtime loss against Huntington. And she looks to be in pain underneath. But it's going to be Gregory who will bring it up ahead here for St. Francis. In the corner, Mantilla from deep. No good there, and the board comes down for Marian. And Chloe McKnight will pick up the foul. And that's going to be her third, team's fourth. Allie Madden going to check into the contest here for St. Francis. And we're going to get a timeout on the court. We'll go ahead and step away. You're watching St. Francis Cougars basketball here on the St. Francis Cougars 7:47 left to go here in our contest. It's a 10-point lead for St. Francis over Marian. Seems to be a foul-heavy contest, but looking at the total team fouls for each squad, both squads with 14 fouls apiece here in this game. As Marian will let it roll up the floor, they'll save a little bit of time. Bailey will bring it to the far side. Here for the Knights, she'll get it back off the give and go. Reverse lay-in for Bailey is up and it falls. Now an inbound here from Fordyce to Madden. Madden will give off to Fordyce. She'll push now on the far side and bring it across the half-court line. So Fordyce now with it here on the near side. Dishes off to McKnight. She'll launch a three. Got it. Chloe McKnight drains the triple for St. Francis. Extends the lead out to 11. McNally the handoff. Now they'll look to drive. They'll skip here near side. Kirby off to double. With it here on the near side wing. And we're going to get a foul called. Off the ball on Allie Madden. That's going to be her second. That's the team's fifth. And so now Marian will be in the bonus here for a chunk of time in this contest. 6:48 remaining here in it as the first free throw is up and it falls home. McNally's second free throw, in and out, hits one of two. And so St. Francis will go the other way with it now, 6:44 remaining. Gregory will have it at the top of the key. She'll go here to the near side. Now leaves off here to Madden. Back to Gregory with it. Gets a screen from Madden. She'll look to drive here down low. McNally steps out on her. Now McKnight here with it. Shot clock down to 5. McKnight is tripped up on the floor. And now possession back the other way here with Marian. He'll go far side. Three ball on the way. Front end of the rim and bounces home there for Kenna Kirby. Inbound will come here from Taylor Fordyce. She gets it into Madden. Now back to Fordyce. She'll go up the floor with it. Across the half-court line. Fordyce will have it here on the near side. Fordyce will get a screen from Madden. She'll dish here near side to McKnight. She'll go baseline with it up strong, no good. And the board comes down now for Marian as they'll push the other way. This is double here with it. Top of the key goes far side to Kirby. Kirby now going to look. She'll go inside here to McNally. One-on-one with Madden. McNally goes up and a nice move there. She gets around Madden for the score. And the Cougs get it in here to Allie Madden. Madden will now push it up ahead. She'll leave off to Fordyce. Fordyce now going to push here near side to McKnight. McKnight will fake the handoff. She'll give it off now to Fordyce here on the near side wing. 5:05 left to go here in our fourth. Fordyce off to Madden. Madden now trying to find somewhere to go with it. Hands off to Gregory. She'll drive, and it's poked away. Now Kirby will look to push the other way with it. Dishes off to Filling. She'll drive to the rim. Back in, no good. McKnight comes away with the board. A missed opportunity there. And now St. Francis quickly back the other way. Gregory will have it on the far side. 4:40 left to go here in our fourth quarter of action. Gregory will leave off to Madden. Madden will now hand off to Gregory at the top of the key. Gregory with it. She'll go around the screen now far side to Gizzy. Shot clock down to 9. Gizzy inside here to Madden. Madden goes up and she gets the score. And we are going to get a timeout called here by St. Francis with 4:19 left to go. We'll step away here with them. You're watching St. Francis Cougars basketball here on the St. Francis Cougars Network. Back here live on the St. Francis Cougars Network. 4:19 left to go. Marian has cut it down to a 7-point game as St. Francis led by 15 at the end of the third quarter. And so it'll be Marian with the basketball here. 4:19 remaining in our fourth quarter of action. Marian will let the ball roll up the floor. It'll be Bailey with it. Dishes off on the near side here to Kenna Kirby. Kirby with 18 points here for the Knights. Looks to drive down low. Try to throw it off glass, and the board comes down to McNally. Now they'll go back far side here to Kirby. She'll step back, launches a three. It's no good. Board underneath for McNally. And we'll see what the official call is on the floor, as the St. Francis faithful calling for an over the back is what they want. And, they're going to call the foul on St. Francis, as Julia Mansell will pick it up. So the foul calls here in the fourth quarter. St. Francis with 6 total team fouls. Marian with a 0. As the first free throw is up and it falls. Makes it a 6-point game. 3:58 left to go here in our fourth quarter. The second free throw is up and it falls there for McNally. Makes it a 5-point game, as Gregory will bring it up ahead. St. Francis will have 1 timeout remaining. Meanwhile, Marian with 2. Gregory will have it on the far side, and she is called for the travel, and possession will go back to Marian. Now possession to the Knights, as Kirby will take it to the far side. She'll leave off here to Bailey. Bailey now the look down low here to McNally. Goes far side. Thought about the jumper, instead the drive here from Kylie McNally. It's off the hand of her and out of bounds. Possession back to St. Francis. Here are 3:34 left to go in our fourth. Inbound will come here from Cassidy Crawford for St. Francis, as she gets it in here to Gizzy. Now it's going to be Crawford who will bring it up the floor here for the Cougs. 3:30 left to go here in this top 15 matchup in the NAIA rankings. St. Francis at number 9, Marian at number 12. They'll go down low here to Crawford. With it, guarded by McNally. A good take there, count it, and one opportunity coming here for Cassidy Crawford. Oh my goodness. Are you serious? They changed the foul call to Cassidy Crawford, and she fouls out of the game for St. Francis. Wow. That is 17 fouls on the Cougars to Marian's 0 in this fourth quarter, and the St. Francis faithful displeased below us, along with head coach Jeremy Henney. Yeesh. Near side, a 3-ball on the way. It's no good. Falls down in the hand there of Fordyce, and now a foul is finally going to be called here on Marian in the fourth quarter, 7 minutes into it. That'll be the first team foul on the Knights compared to the 7th on St. Francis. We'll get an inbound underneath here for Taylor Fordyce. With 3:02 left to go here in our fourth, it'll be Callie Gregory who will bring it up to the floor here for St. Francis as the Cougs ahead 5. Gregory dishes here near side to Gizzy. Now back here near side to Gregory. And a foul is going to be called off the ball on Marian. And the St. Francis faithful give it a standing ovation, as that is the 4th team foul on Kylie McNally. The 2nd of the quarter on Marian. Check it. They're going to call it on number 11 and Abby McNally. Now Mantilla will have it in the corner. She'll launch a three. No good. And the board comes down here for Marian as they will go the other way now with it. Here on the near side, this is Abby McNally. Goes cross court. Three ball on the way. Got it. Olivia Foss drains the triple for Marian. Makes it a one-possession game here with 2:22 left to go. Fordyce now near side here to Callie Gregory. Gregory picked up here by Madison Bailey. Gregory will back it to the top, just across the half-court line. She'll get a screen from Gizzy. Now Gregory, we're going to look to drive with it. She goes up, couldn't get it to fall, and now Marian will go the other way with it. As Kirby will look to push. She goes to the far side, guarded here by Gizzy. This is out up top. And now they'll leave it on the far side. There with Madison Bailey. Up top here to Kenna Kirby. Kirby now going to look to drive. She goes up and gets the score. Ties it up at 66 all. Inbound to Fordyce. With it here for St. Francis. She'll push up ahead now here for the Cougs. With it on the far side, they'll leave up top. Here to Callie Gregory. St. Francis with just the one timeout remaining. Meanwhile, Marian with the two. We'll match up the game clock with the one here at the arena. 1:08 left to go. It's McKnight with it here near side. She'll launch a three, try to bank it home, no good. And the board comes down now here for the Knights as they'll bring it across the half-court line here with 56 seconds left to go. And Coach Anderson going to use a timeout here for Marian. We will go ahead and step away here shortly. You're watching St. Francis Cougars basketball here on the St. Francis Cougars Network. Back here live from the Hutzel Athletic Center. 56 seconds left to go. Both squads with one timeout each remaining. We'll get it inbound here on the near side from Taylor Double as she gets it in to Kenna Kirby, who will have it at the top of the key. Now far side, this is McNally here with it. She'll look to drive, goes up, and she puts it home there for the Knights. And we get a whistle from the far side official, as I believe he's going to put a little bit of time on the clock. We'll see what he does. And looks like he's going to put 45 seconds on the clock, as Marian wanting to sub. And that sub cannot happen, as that was a whistle by the official to change the clock. So now it'll be Callie Gregory who will bring it up ahead here for St. Francis. She'll hand off here to Fordyce, who will have it at the top of the key. Head coach Jeremy Henney directing traffic here for St. Francis. Fordyce to the rim, got it. And we're going to get a timeout called here on the near side by Marian. It will be their final timeout, and they will have an opportunity at the final shot of the contest with 29.8 left to go. And we will go ahead and step away here shortly with them. You're watching St. Francis Cougars basketball here on the St. Francis Cougars Network. Back here live from the Hutzel Athletic Center, they put 30.1 on the clock here at the Hut. We'll get an inbound here from Marian as they will inbound right in front of their bench. They will have no timeouts remaining. Meanwhile, St. Francis with one. Kenneth Kirby will inbound here right in front of the Marian bench for the Knights. Kirby will get it in here to McNally. She'll go right in, and an offensive foul is going to be called there on Kylie McNally. We will look at it here one more time on our replay system here for you as Taylor Fordyce draws the foul. You see Fordyce set the feet here, and McNally throws her shoulder right into her, and so that will be a foul called, and St. Francis will use their final timeout of the contest here with the 28 seconds left to go, and this will give them an opportunity to try to win it. We will go ahead and step away here shortly. You're watching St. Francis Cougars basketball here on the St. Francis Cougars Network. Back here live from the Hutzel Athletic Center. What a ball game here. Number 9, St. Francis with an opportunity to win it here over number 12, Marian. 68-all is our score. 28 seconds on the clock, and inbound will come on the far side here for St. Francis. Both squads with no timeouts remaining. As the Cougs will inbound to Julia Mansilla. She will have it on the far side for St. Francis. The handoff here to Fordyce at the top of the key as they let the clock continue to roll. Clock now down to 15. Fordyce with it up top. She'll have an opportunity here at the final shot. Will St. Francis. Fordyce with it now 7. Fordyce with it at the top of the key. She'll look to drive in the clear out. Fordyce up strong. Couldn't get it to fall. McKnight an opportunity. And out of bounds is going to be the call. And Marian will have an opportunity with 1 second left. And so the Cougs will pick up full court offense. Near side, 3 ball at the buzzer, no good from Kirby. And we will head to overtime here at the Hutzel Athletic Center. We will go ahead and take a break here with you. You're watching St. Francis Cougars basketball here on the St. Francis Cougars Network. Back here live at the Hutzel Athletic Center. 5 minutes put on the board. We're headed to overtime here in this top 15 NAIA ranked matchup. Both squads are going to have one timeout each here in this 5-minute duration of overtime. It's going to be Julia Mantala and Abby McNally to jump in the center. We are set in overtime period underway. Tip is going to be won here to Marian, and they will have possession. As they will go far side. Now back here to the near side of the hands of Faust. Double now with it. Kenna Kirby had an opportunity to win it. Couldn't bank it home. It went off the front of the rim all the way around. McNally with an offensive board for Marian. Trying to get it back in, and Kirby comes away with it here for the Knights. She'll now go to the far side, and a foul is going to be called on Taylor Fordyce. And so Marian remains in the bonus. So number 34 and Kenna Kirby to the line for a pair of free throws. The first one is up and it falls. Kirby, second free throw, front of the rim, no good. Board is going to be tied up on the deck. Jump ball is going to be called. Possession arrow. We'll send it to St. Francis. Here with 4:24 remaining. Allie Madden will come on. She'll replace Taylor Fordyce. And an inbound will come here from Isabella Gizzi for St. Francis. As Gizzi gets it in here near side to Chloe McKnight. Now it'll be Gregory who will bring it across the half-court line here for St. Francis. She'll have it and direct traffic at the top of the key. Now Gregory with it on the far side. Looks to go inside here to Madden. Madden one-on-one here with McNally. McNally with 4 fouls. She'll dish in the corner here near side. 3 ball from Gizzi is no good. And the board comes down here to Kenna Kirby. And she'll slow it down here for Marian. Far side, double jumper inside the arc. It's long and out of bounds. Possession back to St. Francis. Inbound will come here from Isabella Gizzi. He'll go far side here to Callie Gregory, who will bring it up ahead here for St. Francis across the half-court line. The freshman with 15 points here for the Cougs. She'll have it here on the near side wing. Gregory with it, gets it inside here to Mantala. Mantala up, and an offensive foul is going to be called on Julia Mantala. And so possession will go back to Marian as Mantala picks up her 4th foul. Their other big, and Cassidy Crawford has already fouled out of the contest. A foul-heavy contest here by these officials tonight. But an inbound, a saved inbounds there by Marian, and Kirby couldn't get the jumper to fall. And so we remain here on a 1-point game with 3 minutes left to go here in our overtime period. It's Gregory with it here on the near side for St. Francis. Trying to get it to Mantala underneath. Mantala with Kirby. Now far side they go to Gizzi. She'll drive to the rim and she is fouled. And so it'll be Isabella Gizzi to the line here for a pair as the foul is called on Kenna Kirby. That's her 3rd, the team's 4th. And so Gizzi at the line for a pair. The first free throw from her is up, and it falls. Ties it up at 69 all. Second one for Gizzi is up and good. Gives St. Francis a 1-point lead. Taylor Fordyce will check in for Allie Madden. And we'll get it inbound here for Marian. Both these squads have been at the officials here all game long at the hut. As I mentioned, a foul-heavy contest. 18 team fouls for Marian, 19 team fouls for St. Francis. They get it inside here to McNally, and it's knocked away by Fordyce. A big defensive play there as Taylor Fordyce knocks it away. She is having a tremendous game. Over and back is going to be the call on Callie Gregory, as she was dribbling with it at the half-court line and could not get it across, and so to create an inbound here underneath for Marian. With 2:24 remaining. Madison Bailey will have it at the top. Kirby now here on the near side for Marian. Gets it back here to double. Guarded here by Fordyce. Now back here near side. This is Bailey looking to drive with it. Couldn't get it to fall. Board comes down here to Mantilla. And Mantilla picks up her dribble. She'll leave off far side here to Isabella Gizzi. And she'll bring it across the half-court line here for St. Francis. Gizzi with it here as the Cougs trying to direct traffic. Gizzi now looks to drive, spins, hangs, count it, and one opportunity coming here for Isabella Gizzi. And she will go to the line here for one. What a take there by the sophomore. And she now is in double digits here at 10 at the line for one more. Can make it a two-possession game with the free throw, and she does. Big here in this overtime period. The sophomore out of New Pal. Now the drive. They'll leave off to McNally. Now back here to the near side. Three ball on the way. It's no good. Fordyce is bumped here by McNally. She comes away with it. A great strong play there by McNally through traffic, and a foul is going to be called. And that foul is on Julia Mantilla, and that's going to be her fifth, so she will foul out of the game, and Mantilla will finish tonight with 13 points. So Allie Madden will come on for St. Francis, as Mantilla has to come off the floor before the free throws can be shot here by McNally. And now the officials having a discussion, not 100% sure what is going on here. Should be free throws for McNally. I don't think anybody called a timeout. And head coach and Satana Anderson bringing her squad over here to the near side. McNally will go to the line for a pair, as Allie Madden checks into the game for Julia Mantilla. 1:20 left to go. Both squads in the bonus, as the first free throw for McNally is up back into the rim, no good. McNally with 24 points here on the night, leading her squad. Having a tremendous game here for Marian. Her second one is up, and she gets it to fall. Makes it a 3-point game. Fordyce will inbound. Gets it in here to Madden. Now they'll go back to Callie Gregory. St. Francis with a 3-point lead. Gregory lost it here on the near side as a trap was brought by the Knights. And so possession will go back to Marian. And this will be Bailey, who will bring it up ahead across the half-court line. Here with it for the Knights. On the near side, Bailey will skip cross court. Taylor double, now with it guarded by Gizzi. Double with it just inside the arc. Now we'll leave off. McNally one-on-one here with Madden. McNally goes up, couldn't get it to fall, gets her own miss, and she puts it home for the score. And we get a whistle, and is a delay of game going to be called on Marian? We'll see what happens here, or if they're going to just try to put time on the clock. And they will just adjust the time on the clock. They'll put 50.2 on it, and we'll get an inbound here underneath for St. Francis, as Taylor Fordyce will inbound for the Cougs. Gets it in here to Callie Gregory. Now we'll go far side here to Taylor Fordyce. Fordyce had it knocked away. It's loose on the deck. St. Francis comes away with it. They're going to call it a jump ball, actually. And I don't know if they flipped the possession arrow here at the scores table. And possession arrow is to the Cougs. And now the officials are going to get together. And I believe it's now the officials are going to have a discussion, and they'll send both teams to their benches. Marian did win the tip. St. Francis did get possession on one of them. I believe it should be Marian basketball, if I am not mistaken. And so now the officials will come over here to the scores table at midcourt. There is 40 seconds on the clock here in our overtime period. And I do believe it's going to be Marian basketball, and that will be the call. And so we'll get an inbound on the far side here from the Knights. 40 seconds on the clock. Marian with the tie up here. They will have possession here in our overtime period. They will inbound on the far side. 1 point lead for St. Francis. Now this is Kirby knocked away there by Fordyce. Tie up, jump ball call. Send it back to St. Francis. Tell you what, Taylor Fordyce, her stats may not show it here tonight. She has 12 points, though, but she has been a hound defensively here for the Cougs, doing tremendous things. They'll put 31 seconds on the clock. We'll get an inbound here for the Cougars. Madden with it, we'll get it back to McKnight. Now they'll leave off here to Gregory, and we get a whistle on the far side from the official. As the clock did start at 31 seconds, they turned the shot clock off. I believe there should be 25 seconds on the shot clock, and it should be 26 seconds on the game clock. We'll see what the official word is. And that will be the case. Yep, that is correct. It should be 26 seconds on the game clock, 25 seconds on the shot clock. St. Francis did inbound the ball with 31 seconds left. And so the Cougs will inbound once again across the way. They have themselves a 1 point lead here with 26.8 left to go. It'll be an inbound here from Chloe McKnight for St. Francis across the way. The Cougs with a 1 point in lead. Thanks to the hounding defense from Taylor Fordyce. She has been tremendous here tonight for St. Francis. Gizzy up ahead and a foul. Oh! Marian with an opportunity here to win it. As it's up top with Kenna Kirby. A foul is called on Allie Madden. And so it'll be Kirby who will have it here for Marian. She'll drive to the far side. Kirby trying to work down low, knocked away by Fordyce, but it's out of bounds with 2.7 left. And we'll see what the call is. It's going to be a timeout here from Marian. We'll step away. 2.7 on the clock here at the Hutzel Athletic Center. Marian with an opportunity to win it as an offensive foul is called across the way on St. Francis. So it will be an inbound here from Madison Bailey for Marian. Bailey will look to get it in, trying to find McNally. 5-second call, possession to St. Francis. And a timeout will be called here by head coach Jeremy Hetney. And St. Francis will have an opportunity to win it here with 2 seconds left to go. And a 30-second timeout from the Cougs will step away. You're watching St. Francis Cougars basketball on the St. Francis Cougars Network. Back here live from the Hutzel Athletic Center, 2.7 on the clock. St. Francis will inbound on the far side as a 5-second call underneath by Marian. Did not get it in time, so St. Francis will have an opportunity to inbound here as they have themselves a 1-point lead. Do not have to get a shot up, they just have to get the ball in bounds. Marian, you would think, would foul quickly, but now the clock is rolling on 30 seconds, so they'll have to figure it out here at the scores table. And they'll put 2.5 on the clock. And we'll get it inbound across the way here for St. Francis. 1-point lead for the Cougars. What a ball game here from the Hutzel Athletic Center. And it'll be Callie Gregory who will inbound on the far side for St. Francis. Gets it into Gissy. Gissy will hold on to it. She will not be fouled. And St. Francis will pick up a top 15 win. Another one. Seal it. 73-72 your final here from the Hut. What a ball game here at the Hutzel Athletic Center. St. Francis hangs on to win 73-72 over Marian, and they improve to 23-3 on the year and improve to 13-3 in conference play. Meanwhile, Marian falls to 20-6 and 13-3 in conference play, so that will tie things up at the second place in the Crossroads League standings. And Marian still has to play Indiana Wesleyan in their last contest. They will take on Mount Vernon Nazarene University in their next one. Meanwhile, St. Francis will take on Spring Arbor next Saturday with Grace on Wednesday. What a ball game here from the Hutzel Athletic Center. The Cougs hang on to win. And what was an outstanding game by both squads. So we're going to go ahead and sign off. Make sure you flip on over and join us for our men's contest. Until then, you have been watching St. Francis Cougars basketball here on the St. Francis Cougars Network.